your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today, and I think you're going to be doing just a little bit better once I tell you about today's hot work from home opportunities. These leads come from a company called Working Solutions, and currently Working Solutions is looking for 2,500 agents to help with their TurboTax program. And you don't even need a resume to apply. You don't even have to worry about having a set schedule available because you can make your own schedule, which is a big deal and why I wanted to share this opportunity with y'all, because I know that there's a lot of folks who want to make additional money. You want to supplement what you're already doing, and you've got time, but you don't have consistent time in your schedule. Don't worry, because that is fine in this opportunity. So we're gonna get into all of the details, but first, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and you tap that notification bell, because I share hot work from home opportunities every single weekday on this channel, and that's all we talk about here: work from home jobs and information. So if you want to work from home, you don't want to have to go into the office anymore, then you definitely need to hit the subscribe button and tap that bell so you don't miss out on any of these videos. And once you take care of that, then we are ready to jump in. So jumping in here, and we're gonna go over pretty much all of the details so that you know exactly what happens next, and then we're gonna look at the leads. Working Solutions is a business processing outsourcing company that hires in both the United States and Canada. So in this particular program with TurboTax, you are gonna be the customer service agent. And as I mentioned, they need 2,500 customer service agents because tax season is upon us. Now, in this TurboTax opportunity, it's gonna run from January to April, and you can decide to work with this seasonally. However, if you decide that you want to stay on, you have that option to do this year round. And if you decide that you want to add a program, move to a different program, you absolutely can. Now, in this program, you can earn up to $19 per hour, and you're gonna be paid per minute. And there are a couple of times during the program that you will actually earn more per minute. Now, one of the things that I really loved is Working Solutions has an exclusive offer through TurboTax to guarantee that you will be paid for at minimum 42 minutes per hour when you are in place ready to work. So in the off chance that the phone just isn't ringing, which isn't gonna happen because it's tax season and it's TurboTax, you can guaranteed to be paid for 42 minutes on every single hour, which is a huge deal and is exclusive only through Working Solutions. So if you see this opportunity anywhere else, that isn't the case. That's just part of what Working Solutions and TurboTax have worked out together. Now, getting into the actual application process, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to their careers page and you're gonna see two opportunities and you're gonna apply to the one that fits you. There's a customer service opportunity and a bilingual customer service opportunity for TurboTax. And once you hit the apply button on the one that works for you, you're gonna be taken to a page where you fill out your information. And there's also gonna be a button that allows you to submit your resume, but you don't even have to worry about that. If you don't have a resume, it's no problem, okay? In fact, I would just skip that because the most important thing in this process is the assessment, which I will tell you about in just a moment. So the next step in this process is answering a few questions that they have. And when you answer those questions, the answer has to be truthful, but I will say if you say no to any of those questions by mistake or whatever the case might be, you won't be able to move forward. So you do need to make sure that you read through that information and that you say yes to all of those questions truthfully before you will be able to move on. So if you say no to anything, that's the end of the process for you. So make sure that it's truthful and you say yes. Then when you move forward, it's gonna ask you where you heard about this opportunity. You heard it through me. And then the next step is where you will take the assessment. This is really important, y'all, okay? You need to make sure that you have at least 45 minutes carved out to take this assessment, because if you take this assessment and you don't pass it, that is it. That's it for the TurboTax opportunity, along with any other opportunities on the Working Solutions platform. So you need to make sure that you you take your time with it, because once you pass that assessment, it's only a short while before you're actually able to start training. So after that assessment, about 24 hours is going to go by and you'll be sent an email for a tech scan. That's where you'll do a speed test and just make sure that your computer meets the requirements. And then you'll enter your information for a background check, which is free to you. You just need to make sure that you fill out that information, and within about 24 hours, you'll have your results for your background check and everything. And that's the entire application process. And at that point, you'll be hearing about next steps for the program with TurboTax. Also, I want to mention that you don't have to pay for the training, which is a big deal. Some platforms make you do that, not Working Solutions. And in fact, you will receive a stipend at the end of your training from TurboTax. So once you complete training for this opportunity, you will be compensated, which is great. And if you're a new agent on the Working Solutions platform, you'll be eligible for a $300 bonus at the end of 100 servicing hours or after 30 days on the TurboTax project, whichever comes first. And that's great because I love the word bonus and I love me some free money. So that's the process, okay? I gave you all of the details. You know what to expect next. So now we're gonna actually jump into the leads and I'll show you all of the details in the leads and you'll be on your way to applying.
All right, let's go ahead and jump in. We are going to check out the leads now. So we already learned all about the opportunity, the application process. Now you guys are ready to actually apply. So what you'll do is you'll go to jobs.workingsolutions.com, and this is where you'll land. And this is where you can learn all about working from home as an independent contractor. And they have a lot of information on here for you to learn about what they've got going on with their work from home program. You can hear testimonials from people who work from home. And then you'll also see this little sliding scale, which I really loved. Now I know we all can pull out a calculator, but I just thought it was really helpful that they already have it set up for you to basically estimate what you can expect to bring home. And this is based on making $15 per hour. So if you were to say well, I can only work maybe 3 hours a day, and I can only work 4 days a week because that's what my schedule has, then it just lets you know automatically what you can expect to take home. And being that this is an independent contractor role, there are no taxes withheld on you. You're the one responsible for withholding taxes and making sure you set that aside, because you're not exempt from taxes. It's just you and the company don't have that kind of relationship going on where they're going to hold taxes and all that because you're a contractor. So you can expect to bring this home, but you got to do what you got to do with it. And I'm not giving you legal advice. I just want to point that one out. Just giving you guys some helpful tips. So to get to the actual opportunity, you would just want to go to the top here and click on opportunities. And that is where you will see all of the programs that they have available to apply to. And the leads that you want to select are going to be either the bilingual Spanish or the customer support. These are both for Intuit TurboTax. The only difference in these leads is this one is if you speak Spanish English. And if you don't speak Spanish English and you just speak English, then you would just want to select this one for the customer support representative. So that's the one we're going to get into right now. Okay. So this is for the customer support representative position from Working Solutions partnering with TurboTax. And again, you just want to make sure that you select the correct lead, whether it's bilingual or if you're not bilingual, you'd want to go to this one. And they have it to where you can sign yourself up to service 10 hours, 20 hours, or 30 hours, and even beyond that if your schedule allows it. And I thought that was really awesome because it's not often that you come across a program that has such a low minimum, at least in my experience. Things change all the time, but if you're someone who literally only has a few hours, 10 a week to service this program, then you're a-okay to do just that. Now, one more thing before we really get into it, you can't do this if you live in California, New York, Pennsylvania, or Washington. I know, okay? There's a couple of states that are always in that number. And like I said before, write your congressman or somebody about that. So getting into it, you can expect to earn about $15.60 per hour, all the way to $17.50 per hour during the non-peak times. And then during peak times, you can expect to earn $16 per hour to $19 per hour. And peak times are considered February 1st through February 15th, and again on April 1st through April 18th. And remember, you can expect to earn at least 42 minutes on every hour, whether a phone call comes in or not. And that is an exclusive that you only get through Working Solutions in this program with TurboTax. So you won't get that guarantee anywhere else if you hear about this lead anywhere else. So it says, why Working Solutions? Working Solutions seeks a courteous, helpful customer service agent for a one-of-a-kind opportunity to support Intuit TurboTax's customers from the comfort of their home. In this role, you will help customers with product and tax support while using your technical skills. And they have a link where you can learn about their bonuses and incentives. And it says, please allocate at least 45 minutes to complete the application process, and you can learn more about the process at this link. So overview, independent contractors will provide customer support via phone and or video chat. Customer interactions focus on software navigation and localization of previous tax returns and amendments. In this role, you will provide an empathetic approach to customer interactions, leveraging critical thinking and multitasking capabilities and escalating while necessary. Schedule, contract runs early January through April 18th, flexible schedule opportunities, available anytime between 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, and then weekday and weekend options. So you can make your schedule for any time during these operating hours. So if you're on the East Coast like me, you would just want to adjust this to East Coast time, and then you can make your schedule anytime during this frame. Okay, so if you say, hey, I can work all day long, sign me up for 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. I've got a cup of coffee or two, then you can do that. So it says compensation, earn up to $19 per productive hour, and required skills, customer service experience and demonstrated ability to deliver high quality customer service across different channels, phone, chat, email, excellent written and verbal communication, attention to detail, friendly tone and professional demeanor, self-motivated and resourceful, tech savvy and avid computer user. Important information, technology and equipment requirements, personal computer, no tablet, broadband internet connection, recommended at least 10 Mbps, wired internet connection, no Wi-Fi, Windows 10 operating system, valid antivirus software installed, running an up-to-date USB headset with microphone. And they have a link for their full PC requirements. And then it says work environment requirements, quiet, uninterrupted space, organized desk area, professional appearance if you're going to be on camera. And they mention where you have to, and they mention here that they're unable to work with contractors from California, New York, Pennsylvania, or Washington. And it says contractors must also successfully pass a criminal background check. And then contractual relationship, they mention here that the relationship between you and Working Solutions is a contractual relationship. You will remain an independent contractor for the duration of this program assignment. Working Solutions will not be responsible for withholding taxes on your earnings while contracted with Working Solutions. When you receive your contract, you will be asked to agree to have no claim against Working Solutions, hereunder or otherwise, for vacation pay, sick leave, retirement benefits, Social Security, workers' compensation, health or disability benefits, overtime, unemployment insurance benefits, or employee benefits of any kind. So in a nutshell here, basically when you are saying, yes, I'm an independent contractor, the company doesn't bear the responsibility of providing you like those benefits that come when you're an employee. So you're going to be responsible for your own taxes. There's no like paid time off or anything like that. But on the flip side, you can work as much as you want. There's no stipulations on that, like as it would be in a employment type situation. And because you're an independent contractor, you get to make your own schedule, granted within the guidelines of when the company is open. So again, if you say, hey, I got me a pot of coffee, I can work all that time, then you can do that. And there's no law that says you can't. So there's things that work for you. And it really is just about you understanding what you're signing up for. And especially if you're someone who is a student, you've got a schedule that isn't always consistent. Some days you got to study, some days not. Or if you're someone who is taking care of someone, you have to go to a lot of doctor's appointments for them, or even for yourself. This can work with you, which is why it's so great in my opinion, and especially with the guaranteed pay that you're going to get when you are, in place to work, but there is ever an off situation where you don't get a call, your time isn't wasted. So, okay, I can go on and on about how great and whatnot, but now it's time for you to get your application in. And you can do that by hitting the Apply Now button at the top right. And remember, they are making immediate hires. They need 2,500 people. So the sooner you get through this entire process, the sooner you will be able to begin the training, which you will also get a stipend for once you complete it. So you're going to be compensated along the way, okay? So go ahead and take care of that right now. The Apply Now button is at the top right.
There you have it, guys. I gave you all of the details from Working Solutions. Again, they are making immediate hires and they need 2,500 agents to service their TurboTax program. So do not delay. I gave you all the details. You have all that you need to get your application in. And again, make sure you have some time carved out for that assessment because it's really important. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful. And don't forget, I have so many free resources linked in the description box below, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.